Yo, Smoking Politics with me with Giovanni. You heard best studio here, man. Come check it out.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, I'm him, Giovanni, and this is episode 3. I thought it was gonna be episode 2, but it's episode 3 of the SitDown, powered by Smoking Politics with me, Honorably Refreshing for the world. If you haven't, please subscribe and hit that bell to my channel, or check out the playlist before you do, and then make your decision from there. Now, this is episode 3 of the SitDown. Who we got right here?
Shamir Woods.
Shamir Woods, man. Tell everybody where you from, man, and how old are you?
First, I'm 19 years old. I'm from the city of Pawtucket. I grew up on the west side of Pawtucket.
Shout out to the bucket, man.
I lived in the manor my whole life, almost my whole life, and now I'm still...
Brick Manor, that is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, shout out to the manor.
I'm still a resident of Pawtucket. Like, I'm a bucket baby.
Mm-hmm. Now, talk about your upbringing, how that was, man.
So, my mom had me at a young age, you know? Like, I have 4 sisters. I'm the only boy. But, like, growing up, it was just...
You're the oldest?
No, I'm the second oldest.
Oh, wow, okay.
I have an older sister. She's a year older than me. But like I said before, I grew up in the manor. Like, growing up, it was hard. Like, my mom was always hard on me, you know, because I'm the only son that she has. Like, we had our funds and stuff, but, like, sometimes it was just growing up hard, you know,
right.
Section 8 and stuff. But I went to a charter school. I was probably one of the only kids in the manor that grew up I went to a charter school.
I was blessed to go to a charter school.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. I went to Highlander Charter School located in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was waking up early every day before everyone wearing uniform.
Okay.
Everyone used to be like, oh, you go to charter school, fancy school.
Yeah.
You know, just joking around because everyone went up to Slater's next to the manor, like, if you know what it is.
Yeah, Slater High, right?
But yeah, it was fun, you know, growing up in the manor, it was fun, like, relationships. I still talk to some people now from when we was kids, so, like, overall, it was just a fun, you know, so you have your sad, your fun moments.
Now, it's refreshing to see that, you know, I'm sure you came to that fork in the road, the first fork in the road that everybody goes through when they're growing up. Mm-hmm. You had a decision to make: the streets or in the lane you're in now. Yeah. What made you? And I want to congratulate you. Congratulations on that, because it took me 32 years old to be 32 years old to be like, yeah, I'm done with the streets, and you did it hella young. So, what made you decide not to go that route and staying in the street and then being a product of Brick Manor, Bucket West?
So, my mom, like, she had me young, but my mom, like, never played around or joked around with me. Like, she always been on my tail. I had to be in the house at a certain time. But
shout
like
out to your mom, man.
Like, the environment I grew up in, like, it was just like kids, like, was just being followers. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them kids thinking, oh yeah, I see the other guys doing it, so I'm just gonna do it.
Right.
Knowing well, my mom did not play around with none of that stuff. Like, telling you, I had ass whoopings off the bus, getting my ass whooped for anything.
Right off the bus, right?
Yes, my mom did not play about, like, none of that. And, like, you know, like, when my mom was around, I was just being like a kid, like, you know, growing up, copying others. And, like, the sad part is, like, growing up, people, like, I used to grow up with, we all used to be cool. And then when we got older and stuff, we started, like, going our separate ways because I wasn't trying to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to, like, have my own establishment,
right.
Like, you know, set my own success. I don't want my own success to be the streets.
Right.
I want to be known as a young, successful black man that came from the manor projects.
Right. You changed the narrative early, too. That's what's up, man. Now, how was that when you decided, you know, because peer pressure could be a mother, you know what I mean? So, did the people in your neighborhood agree with it, give you a hard time with it, or they respected, you know?
No one ever gave me a hard time because, like I said, my mom, everyone knew who my mom was and I played sports. So everyone respected me as I played sports. I was like, you know, the sports kid. Shamir, you do this. Like, I look, you said, like, they looked over me, you know?
Right.
So, like, none of them, some of them text me now, like, oh, I'm glad what you're doing. I'm glad you didn't stay, like, you know? Like, keep doing what you're doing, stay in college, stay in football.
You're one of the tickets coming out of the manor, man.
Yes, sir. Like, no one, and this is why I respect them to this day and always will have love for them because they've never been like, oh, Shamir, you got to do this. Like, they were like, chill, Shamir, like, you know, you got dreams and stuff.
Yeah. So they were basically telling you this ain't for you. Yeah. When you was trying to, like, when you was curious about it, right?
I was being a follower. Being a follower. They didn't tell me, Shamir, do that. I was just, I thought it looked cool, so I was just doing it.
Right.
Literally, like,
Well, shout out to them, man. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man.
Nice.
That for real, because it could have went a whole different route for you.
Yeah.
You know, there's some, you know, neighborhoods and people in them neighborhoods that be like, no, this is what it is. This is, you don't like it, stay in the house, or we're gonna beat on you every time we see you. Is, you know, a lot of cases like that.
Yes, sir.
So that's what's up to see, man. Shout out to them for that. Now, you know, we're gonna turn the corner real quick. Who are the three most influential people in your life and why? And it could be personal or celebrity, it don't matter. Just
Well, first, all glory to God.
there you go.
I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And my mother, obviously, my mother always been there. You know, she's my world to me, and she always pushes me. Because when I was a kid, when she used to, like, I used to get butt whippings and stuff, I used to be like, damn, like, why are you doing this? Now as I got older, it was like, you know, I became a better man from all the stuff she had taught me at a young age. Because, like I said, she had me at a young age. You know, she
Right.
wanted better for her kids.
So, not to cut you off, you don't mind me asking, a single parent household you grew up?
No,
Oh.
I forgot to mention, my father was there too, and he's
Okay.
there to this day. Like,
Shout out to him, man.
My father, he's a man. You know, if you
Yeah.
lay down, you're gonna have to like take care of your responsibility. And
Right,
shout out
right.
to my pops too, also because he took care of his responsibilities.
Okay.
And to
All
this
right.
day,
Now you said your mom. Okay, go continue with your mom.
yeah, my mother and my grandmother also. She's another one. She's from Mississippi, and as you can see, down
Oh,
south,
I'm already
yeah,
knowing.
down south
Southern
of the-
values,
yes.
all that.
Like for the first, you said I'm gonna put my mom and dad in the same category.
Okay, yeah, of
because
course.
They're one.
Yeah.
But my grandmother, I'm gonna put my sister too with my grandmother because my older sister, she's like my second mother. She looks after me, and I always thank her for that.
Right.
And third, I would say my godfather, Andrew, which he was my teacher.
Right.
You know, because my mom had him when she was in high school, and my mom had me in high school, and he been looking over me since I was a kid. So I would like to thank Andrew also.
Shout out to all of them, man. That's what's up. I like to ask that question, you know, just to, you know, get people's perspective. You know, some people don't even answer that. You know what I mean? So it could be a tough question if you know, if you had a rough upbringing. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Now I see that, you know, your dreams. You're trying to go to the league, the NFL, that is, right? I know that's.
No, it's not.
Nah?
I'm not even trying to go to the league, to be honest.
You know? Okay.
I'm in college. I attend UMass Dartmouth, and I'm a psychology major.
Ooh.
So what I want to do is behavior analysis, and I want to work with children with behavior issues.
There you go, and you
Trying to better
will.
my
Okay.
community. You know, it always starts with, you know, we need more African American people in that type of field. So that's my
Okay.
goal. I'm even trying to make the NFL.
Wow, man. And you know what? With that, you might make it on accidents.
Yeah.
That's good. We're gonna keep it on. Now you majored in six for the people again. Tell us again what you majored in. What college you attend?
I attend UMass Dartmouth, located in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and my major is psychology.
Okay. Now, why did you choose that major?
So, I always wanted to work with kids.
Right.
At a very young age in high school, and like I always was intrigued with how the human body works. So that's really why I picked it. And you know,
Right.
I got to college, and first I was a sociology major, and then I just transitioned over to psychology, and now I know what I want to do. Now I'm a sophomore in college, and I tend to
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I tend to keep moving with my dreams.
Right. Let me ask you this. You know, I listened to a few audio books. Critical Thinking Mastery. It's good. I highly recommend it. I haven't been on it lately, but I need to jump back on that. Let me read this to you. I want your thoughts on this real quick. Where's it at? Sorry for this. Okay. It says, when making important decisions, consult with people who have different backgrounds, experiences, or areas in expertise than my own. When you hear that?
Can you read that again, please?
Okay. When making important decisions, consult with people who have different backgrounds, experiences, or areas or areas and expertise than my own. Basically, than your own. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what I'll say about that is like, people tend to bring back to my major, what I want to do.
That's why I asked this.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that,
Back to
my
what
antennas went
back
up.
to
I
what
started
saying.
changing the pace.
Like, I'm not trying to throw like race or anything,
Go ahead,
but
yeah.
like me growing up, and like I used to have like this counselor where I used to go to,
Mm-hmm.
but like she can't relate to me. How I grew up and how she grew up was very different.
Right.
So I feel like, because like I'm not gonna say I was a bad kid, because I don't feel like no one's a bad kid. People go through their own stuff. So
Right.
I wasn't a bad kid. I'm a very emotional kid, you know.
Right.
So I just felt like if they had another person, like black or white, it don't
Right.
matter. If they had someone else that grew up how I grew up, I feel like I could have connected more with them.
Yes.
I felt afraid to share some stuff because I don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
That information.
Yeah, with that information. So
Mhm.
like, you feel me? So that's why I say like we need more colored people in the schools. You know, doctors. Like I'm proud every time I hear, you know, anyone, but like coming from my own kind, my own, you know, black people, we're very strong. Coming from them, like when they telling me they want to be a doctor, go run for president, you know,
Right.
it is one in my heart because we need more African American people in these type of fields. Like you don't gotta play basketball, you don't gotta go to the NFL. Like you can do
Yeah.
anything else but sports.
Facts. Or be a rap, more than just being a rapper.
Yeah, you don't have to be a rapper or anything.
Yeah. Now, with the drill music, you know, and when you know, we all like some drill. Everybody's guilty of it. I including myself. What are your thoughts on seeing, you know, your peers indulging in that and dissing the deads and all that? Like, I just
Like-
want what's your thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm trying to, like rap music, like this and the Deads, like to me is very disrespectful. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'd be influenced by the music and I just rap the
Yeah.
lyrics, knowing damn well I have nothing to do of how they died or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just like I said, being a follower, like oh I'm smoking on this person. I just feel like let the dead rest. And like what gets me is when like the younger guys will smoke on someone older than them, they don't even know.
Yeah.
So I just bring them more problems and problems. I just feel like just let them rest and show me your skills without dissing someone. Like there's people out here that can rap without dissing people. Like show me your skills out of dissing the Deads or being disrespectful.
You know, it made me, what you just said, it made me think of something. Shout out to Tutu from Chad. He said this. He said, you dissing the dead is just going to make things deader.
Yeah. Because people, like, that's their loved ones. Like, you're not going to let you disrespect them. It's just, you know, let them rest. Like, they did what they did, even if it was bad or good. Like, you know, only one person can judge them, and that's God.
Right. And then, like you said, it goes back. A lot of people are dissing and smoking on so-and-so, and that one, it wasn't even your work, or anybody around you's work, or anybody you're connected's work, and you don't even know them. You was a baby, or wasn't even born yet.
So like I'm tending to like that's why I'm tending away from the drill music.
Right.
You can ask my brother here. I like listening to Christian music. I love old school music.
Right.
Like I just like even though I listen to drill here and there, I'm just trying.
Yeah,
to
we're all guilty of it.
You know.
I'm a 39-year-old man, and I'm guilty of it. I listen to some of it. I'm mainly for the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know, I'm still guilty. You know, either way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm big on mental health with this platform. Like, I'm a big advocate for that. You know, everybody, you know, suffers from some type of mental illness, right? How do you go through, I mean, what do you do when you know, how do you cope with your storms when you go through it? Like, what vice do you have? You know, because there's different vices for different folks. Some indulge in eating or drinking or drugs or just other stuff. You know, some people just, you know, me, this is my vice. I cut the whole world off. And everybody in here, I don't care who it is, kids and all. It's messed up, but that's the only way I know. I've been getting better with that, you know what I mean? But that's for an example. That's one of my vices, you know what I mean?
That's a survival tactic.
Yeah.
Like I don't cut out the whole world, but like you said, we're two different people. Because I feel like I need my loved ones to cope with me. Like my brother here, if I'm going through something, I'll call him. You know, we'll just have a long conversation. And the main thing that really like helps me is old school music. I put my headphones on, just chill in my room by myself and just listen to old school music. That just calms me down. It used to be football, but it was like I had to find like something else but football because football is not all year round. I'm not just playing football, so it was music. Music helped me, helps me a lot to this day. It's music helps me with my mental health, and so I'm just talking to a family member, immediate family, like someone close, my brother, my mother, or my sister, or grandmothers, or someone.
What is your advice for the youngins that are under you? When, you know, that suffer from some type of mental illness and, you know, let's just say for anger and depression or something?
I'll say talk to someone that you trust because you can't just talk to anyone. People like to use words against you when you're down. So talk to someone you trust, or find something that makes you feel good. If it's praying, talking to God, talking to your family, just find something that helps you. Don't try to run your business to someone else where they're gonna put you more down in the dirt. So
Right.
something that helps you, you know, someone that you trust, because trust is a big word.
Yeah, and trust is earned.
Yeah.
People get this really, really confused sometimes. I feel like
Trust and loyalty.
you have to earn that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not given.
I mean, yeah.
And
It's the
that
same
goes-
thing with respect. Go ahead.
And it goes with the older guys too. Like, respect goes both ways. Just because you're older than someone, you can't just disrespect them. If he's 30, 38, and I'm 19, you can't just disrespect me and think I'm gonna respect you because you're older. Like, that's not how it goes now.
You just
Respect
opened the
goes
door
both ways.
right now, and that's what's up. Let's go down. Let's go into this room now. What do you feel like the disconnect is with people my age and around my age and older with y'all young adults and youth? I don't have the problem with that, me personally, but I see the rest of my peers really the majority of them really have a problem with the youth.
I think the problem is they think because you're older you have to respect them no matter what it is. Because that's probably how they grew up is like, oh, just because someone's older than you gotta respect them. And I think that's the problem. Is just like, oh, they think they're the OG. Let me say that because they're OG or something. So you gotta respect them.
What they do to earn that status though?
What, to become a OG?
Yeah, and I'm not talking about street stuff. I'm talking about like Go ahead.
Like, it's just like, like, they think because they're older, like, you just have to respect them, and that's not the case. And, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of disrespectful people that's, like, young and don't respect their elders, so I see why. But I feel like the main thing is just power. That's what I can say, power. They think because they're older, they feel powerful, and, like, you have the right to respect them. And I talk to my grandma, like, man, I understand that you guys are older, even like 30, 25, like you guys are older, but just because I'm younger than you, that don't mean you can point blank, like, just disrespect me. And I'm not
or
gonna
disregard your feelings or your boundaries.
Feelings matters both ways. It don't matter if the person's 10 and 30. Respect always goes
And
both
boundaries
ways.
is boundaries.
And that's the problem. People don't respect boundaries, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing.
It trips me out because it goes back to what you just said. Oh, maybe that's how they grow up. Yeah, but they didn't like it either.
I feel like we have a hard time with the shift.
Yes.
Of somebody from going from, like, when you watch somebody grow up all the time, or like you watch somebody grow up your whole life, you look at them as like damn near a kid all the time. So
right.
when they hit that adult stage, 19, 20, it's like, it's hard for some people to look at it like, that's not a kid no more. I gotta look at it as an adult. Like, that person pays bills now. So it'd be hard.
You know what it is too? Another thing is, people are mad that their time came and went. And it's a YN's world. It's your world. I'm just trying to tell you. It is. Look at the most successful people right now are between the ages of freaking 16 and 25, bro. They're hella rich, influencers. They're not, the popping ones are not even 25 or 30 years old,
And
bro.
I feel like it comes with hate too. Like, I feel like they hate.
Yeah.
Like you just said,
it's the
like,
changing of the guard.
Yeah, it's a like you just said, it's a young people world.
Yeah.
Young generation, young queens and kings out there, putting on for us. But just why can't we just come together and work together and make money?
They bitter, man. Their time came and went. See, I learned real fast. Like, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I always told myself when I grew up, I wasn't going to be what I was getting from the older cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was going to be different. And this is why I'm so successful with y'all. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? But I feel like, bro, you didn't like him when we was growing up. How dare you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned fast. Like, you just got to learn how to navigate and embrace it and navigate through it and do your part. You know what I mean? Don't be bitter. Don't act blind, deaf, and dumb to their glow. Don't try to compete with them. Like, it's just...
Because, like you said, their knowledge can help you, and the older generation knowledge can help you. Now, why not just work together and create more, like, wealth,
Look at how... I feel like Trump, he won. The bulk of his voters came from new, young voters. How did he get that? Because he leaned on his son and his young granddaughter. And why? Because they're in tune with the youth. They are the youth, the young adults. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's good to get advice and listen and understand the young people. Like, I listen to my young kids all the time. I go to them for a lot of things.
Yeah.
They're more tech savvy. Come on, bro. It's just people are stuck and bitter and old and just miserable, bro.
That's what it is.
You can learn from anyone.
Exactly. There's freaking 3-year-olds out there reading at a college level, bro. Like, make it make sense, bro. Now, Rhode Island as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to, I want your perspective and your thoughts on this. When it comes to supporting one another, where do you feel that disconnect is? You know, people are more willing to go support out of towners versus their own, or they want to see their own already lit and having everybody else praising them, then they want to jump the bandwagon.
I feel
it's
like,
never organic, really. You don't really see it out here.
Well, in my opinion, I feel like the main problem is people are trying to be number one at something instead of like working together, trying to reach to the top and skip. I just feel like if we all came together as Rhode Islanders, like we would be something big. Like instead of trying to be like Boston, New York, or Philly, or trying to be like someone else, like that's the main thing is just in hate. This state has a lot of hate, and that's the problem. Like me, like even football, like people will hate on each other. Me, I show love to everyone. I don't care like where you're from.
Same here.
I want to see you win. Like put on for the 4-on-1. But that's the major goal is just to put on for your state. Don't try to copy Boston, New York, or Philly, or whatever. Just have your own identity and be yourself. And I feel like that's where it comes from. Just the hatred. I don't know why we hate each other so much.
Like we're the Ocean State. We got our own wave. We don't gotta ride nobody else's wave when we make waves.
Yeah.
We got our own wave. We're an anchor. Like, look at our flag. It's a anchor. We hold shit down for real.
Like for the smallest state in the country, and for them like for all that hatred we have to each other. It's
nasty.
It's disgusting. And like
Well,
I said, I want everyone to win. Don't matter where you're from, this side, that side. I want everyone to be successful.
We just got to do our parts of being who we are, stay who we are, and just keep doing our part. You know, and we're gonna. There's like-minded people like us here. It's not all you know hate here. You know what I mean?
Hate,
we just need to wake them up.
Yeah, but
we're
I
gonna
feel
wake
like
them
there's
up.
more hate than people like us trying to like
of course.
want people to be successful.
Yeah.
You know,
there's more people in high positions that control things out here that are haters. They're salty. They're hella selective politicking. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's everywhere though. But it's more rampant here because we're so small. You know what I mean? I like answering this. I like asking this as well too. When it comes to seeing yourself in the next 5 years, where would you like to see yourself individually and as a group with you and your bros?
Individually, in 5 years, hopefully I'll be walking that stage with my degree and, you know, going into my career.
Sociology degree, right?
Psychology.
My bad. Psychology
degree. That's where I see myself helping the next generation, the youth. You know, trying to be a leader, as more of a leader than when I was 19.
Right.
And for my brothers, I see us like supporting each other, making money. Obviously, like everyone's gonna make money, but like happy money, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, clean, honorable,
clean, hard-working money, and us being successful. And you know, I always say us connecting more with God, because you can connect with more with God every single day.
Facts. I want to read something to you, right? I want your thoughts on this. It's from this audiobook I be listening to. Well, I need to listen to again. It's been a few months. Master Manifestation by Shutting the F Up. All right. So it says, never said, right? That's the title of it, right? Go tell no man, don't discuss your ambitions or desires with another, for the other will only echo your present fears. I wish I came up with that.
Yeah, it's crazy because I have a friend named CG, and he don't say that, but he always says, keep your head down and don't tell anyone your business. Because when you tell people your business, that's when negatives start coming, because you can tell the person the wrong thing.
Right.
I'm just gonna use him as an example.
Yeah,
like,
shout out to him.
I can Kyle Green. I'm in business with him. We have good stuff coming.
Send him my way.
Yeah, he's a very good guy that I met my freshman year, and you know he just took me under his wing and showed me the business side of banks, like credit cards, debit cards. Yeah.
Oh, I definitely need him on the platform.
I gain knowledge.
W him.
I gain knowledge of credit cards, and that's from what you just said of keeping my head down and not running my mouth to the next person.
Yes.
Going back to the example, I can tell him something, and he can tell someone that don't like me. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, Shamir's doing this. Shamir's doing that.
They throw extra on it.
Yeah. So what I would say with that is just keeping your head down and staying on your own path, and don't let anyone distract you. Don't let the negative energy come, because that can bring you down with negative energy.
Right. Now, I want to ask this too. And like I said, when I get everybody out here opinion on this, I will stop asking, I promise. I want to know your thoughts on the job that I'm doing with this platform and the agenda I'm trying to push out here for the whole state in New England.
I respect what you're doing because, like I said to you, remember I was texting you, like, I never saw anyone do this, like, Rhode Island. Like, I never saw Rhode Island, like, you know, people going out, meeting different sides of towns. Like, this is something new, and I feel like this is very good, and I respect you for doing it. And I respect you also because you're going to these other side of towns, letting them not disrespect any dads on your platform, because every other platform, you see people showing guns, smoking this person, smoking that person, and I feel like you're just trying to bring a positive vibe and show people what Rhode Island is about. So I really respect what you're doing, and God bless you, and I keep hoping you keep doing great with that.
Thank you. That means a lot to me and gives me more fuel to keep going. This is exactly like, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, and I told, you know, your mom this. When I first started this, right? Yeah. I had all the intentions of like, yo, I'm about to level up. I got access to all this nut shit. I'm going to be lit. You know what I mean? Then I had a dream, and so I don't know the exact dream, but I knew when I woke up, I didn't feel right. And this is what we have now. You know what I mean? I chose a different route. I said, it's going to take me longer. Look, I'm finally about to hit 2,000 subscribers, people. And I've been monetized for almost going on 2 years. And it took me that long because I chose to do the positive route. You know what I mean? So I just want to be completely transparent and honest with everybody. Like, I had every intention to do the effery, man. But then I was like, you know what? I'm changing the narrative. Like, there's no way. How dare me as a parent not wanting my son or daughter, if they're in the street, being a target for clicks and views. No, I'm going to look for that person. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I can't be doing that. So this is why we have what we have now with my platform. Thank you for that, though. Anything else would you like to speak about? Like, anything you want to get off your chest? Any upcoming stuff you have planned that you want to speak on? I know we just got done saying never let nobody know. It's a double-edged sword with that. I let people know what I want them to know. Not everything, because there's mad shit that I'm into that I'm not saying nothing. You know what I mean? But is there anything you have upcoming that you want to talk about, or? Like,
I just want to say this, and I don't want anyone to take this out of proportion or anything, but black people, stop going against each other. Like, if we come together, you know, we powerful, and we're our biggest enemy. I feel like a black person, just like, I'm not trying to like throw this a race or anything, but
you go ahead, speak your truth.
Like, black people always have hatred, and I call myself like, I would like, if I'm on social media, I'm like, ew, like, what is this person wearing? Whoop-de-whoop. Right. Like, as black people, if we come together, we would be very strong. Like, stop hating one another, and just come together. You know, we can be very powerful. And, you know, right. That's all I really gotta say. You know, keep God and faith always with you. You know, what about you? Anything?
I don't really got nothing to say, to be honest.
And
go ahead.
And loyalty, like, I feel like nowadays people don't know what loyalty is. Like, have loyalty. Loyalty is a big thing. You don't want, like, you want your name, carry your name as an image of a good image. You don't want to be known as, oh, this person has no loyalty. But loyalty is,
it's all about your face card. You got to preserve that, man.
And like you said, your name is powerful too. To me, like, my name is very powerful.
Yes.
Like, advice is like, you know, do things where your name holds weight. When that person walks in, you don't want people to walk in and be like, oh, that person is a drug dealer. Or you want to hear people like, oh, that's Shamir walking in, very successful businessman. Like, your name's very powerful. So have respect for yourself and your imagery, because you're walking around and people are looking at you, can look up to you. You know, you can be a leader. You doing something bad, someone's going to do the next thing. Just, you know, be mindful and think about the next generation, because they always look up to us.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to ask a few more things. Let me ask you this. You're 19 right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 19 Shamir. What would 19, if you could sit down with 10-year-old Shamir and have an hour with him, what would that conversation be like?
I would just tell them, like, you know, I really don't know, because, like, I was a good kid growing up, you know, like, football, like a normal kid, like, you know, getting in trouble, like, you know, like, ding dong ditch, like, to be honest, like, I wasn't, like,
I'll play that till this day, shit.
Yeah. I was really, like, you know, I was just, like, the thing I was, like, stop being a follower. Yeah. Because following got my ass whooped when I got back in the house. While I was outside, I was in the house getting my ass whooped by my mom. Right. Just stop being a follower. And I wish I knew, like, more of, like, I mean, I can't say I wish, because I was 10 years old. At the end of the day, I was a kid. Right. But, like, you know, staying away from that stuff, because, like, it's very sad. Like, I know some people that I grew up with and they beef with each other now. and we was kids playing football.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like no names.
No, of course,
like,
yeah.
Like I was just like.
That's just what it is. That's all over, all worldwide.
Yeah, like so I would just say like not to be a follower because I was a leader too. Like going to school. And
No,
stuff.
you are a leader.
Yeah, I'm still am a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, still a leader. But like I was just like because like going to school, I was still as a leader again. But like when I was in school, what grade was he in? When was 10?
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade, going to 6.
Yeah, I was a leader in school. So like I would just say like. Cause I was a leader at home. I mean, at school, and then when I came back home, like to like the manor and stuff, like I was a follower.
Right.
So when I tell myself now, like 19 Shamir would tell 10-year-old Shamir is like,
continue being a leader when you go to the manor too.
Cause I'm a leader at school, but when I go home, it's like I'm following other people and doing other stuff. You know.
And you know what's crazy? There's so many kids that are like you that are doing the same thing right now. What do you got to say if they happen to come across this?
I'll just say like don't feel peer pressure to do something, because like you said, when I was 10 years old, 11, and like people were like smoking. People used to try to peer pressure me to do it because I was the kid. I used to think, oh, weed's nasty.
Right.
Get that away from me. Now I ain't finna get my ass whooped for you if my mom catches me. So don't feel peer pressure and just be the leader. You know, people are either gonna hate you or love you, and you know, always stick to yourself. You know, and that's really it.
Your mom gave me this question to ask one time. She helps me a lot with this. If you was sitting where I'm sitting at, right, and you was interviewing yourself, what questions would you ask that I didn't ask?
To myself.
Yeah. See, that blew him away. See?
That's a tough
That's
question.
the Keisha effect right there.
That's a tough
That's the Nikisha effect.
What would I ask myself? Are you doing enough to become where you want to be?
Damn. I should have had that. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, good for you, man. Pat him on the back for me. 2 times. Are you doing enough to get where you want to be? Damn. Good for you. Are you?
No.
No?
And I could be doing more. And that's
You and me both, brother.
no. And because some days I'm like, nah, I'm lazy. I don't want to do this when, you know, I'm just chilling in my room and I can be doing more stuff.
Yeah.
Which is studying. Literally studying, you know.
Right.
Literally, I'll be having a free day off. I'll be playing 2K all day. And what gets me, I look back, I'm like, damn, I should have just did this. I should have been studying. It's like...
I should be studying right now for my GED, and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just getting the truth told at me not too long ago. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Like, I can be doing a lot more to become successful. And, like, I don't want to look back and be like, oh, damn, I wish I did this, which I'm doing now. But I'm still young, so I'm like, you know, I'm learning. And I'm getting better at it where... you know, just cutting stuff out and like focusing on myself, you know, taking a mental day too, like you said, mental health. Like I said, sometimes I literally tell them like, yo, I'm not going to class, I need a mental day. Right. But I'll still do the work though for that class.
Yeah,
so,
as
like,
you should.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, are you doing enough? Like that's what I'll ask myself also.
Yo, thank you for that. You just gave me a dope ass. That was tough right there. Like, you should start interviewing people too, man.
Tough,
Now, this is a fun question. Your top 3 shoes you guys have to have, no matter what it is. If
like shoes.
Oh, we don't wear shoes.
We don't like shoes.
You like sneakers?
I'm
wear slides all year
Adidas
round.
and Crocs and slides every day.
Winter,
What?
summer, fall.
Oh,
Yeah, this is different. Okay, so
I don't like
wearing slides.
I don't like Jordans. I don't like Louis Vuitton. I don't like Tommy Hilfiger. I don't like none of them racist companies or anything, to be honest.
No, but wait. Not even no Uptowns, no all whites.
I wear all whites.
Yeah,
I wear Air
I'm
Force
saying.
Ones.
Not even
but
me.
that's it. I wear Air Force Ones and Tims.
So what's the 3? Whites, Uptowns. What else?
Tims and slides.
And slides?
Like you would never. I won't be wearing Balenciaga, Prada.
No, yeah.
Like
Me,
it's not comfortable to me.
Yeah.
Slides, Crocs, Adidas.
That's wintertime too, though. Like slides.
I don't wear none of that.
That's different. I mean, that's different. I always ask that question.
I don't like getting dressed. This is literally my day-to-day outfit every day. Sweatpants and a hoodie. Call it
Unless
a
it's an
day.
occasion, though.
Yeah.
Like a business casual.
Yeah,
occasion,
let's say for instance, if you're going to a function, you're not gonna wear slides,
Yes.
bro.
I'm not a party person. I don't do parties. I haven't been to a college party yet.
Good for you.
I'm not a
You
party
ain't
person.
missing none.
Yeah, I'm not a party person. Yeah, but you'll see me walking that bit with some Crocs. Some Crocs and a hoodie.
That's what's up, though. That's different, though. I like that. That's different. Everybody be answering different. I mean, they naming sneakers and stuff. Nobody really said slides and Crocs like ever.
Comfortable.
I think I got one other person that said Tim's, so you're the second person.
But that's like rarely.
Yeah.
Like I only wear those like if it's really snowing outside.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Okay, man.
I still wear sandals in the snow.
Oh, wait,
if
let
it's like
me
a
ask
couple
this.
inches. If it's like fake deep, like I wear boots.
Shoes.
Not for none. The other time, the last time it snowed over here, I probably was like almost an inch. I mean, like almost to. It was like a few inches. And there was literally people outside in Crocs.
Yeah, that's my
I mean,
right there.
There was little people outside in Crocs with the snow. Let me ask this, and you guys don't have to answer this if you don't want to, right? But I want to know what type of job you think the mayor is doing out here. It has thing, you know, and shout out to the mayor, you know. You think everything is getting better? It's still the same, or you know what I mean, or it's just you don't care? You got your own life going on.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'll answer. I don't even get into the politics stuff, and I just feel like as a young generation, we have to get into politics because we're the next up into voting for the president. Like you said earlier, the young generation.
Yeah,
that's something
they want it for him.
Yeah, that's something I need to work. I don't even know who the mayor is for my city, to be honest.
Damn, she told me his name. What's his name? I know he comes from a prominent family out here. So, damn.
I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't even know who the mayor is.
I've been telling myself I want to get not get into politics, but like just understanding politics.
But it's like
what changes would you like to see? Like what like you know this. You know, when I was coming up, there was so many programs and camps and after school stuff. There's barely any of that now. So what do you like to what would you like to see set in place for the youngsters and people your age too? Because you know you guys matter too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I would like to see like more programs, not even just like sports, like more programs like trade schools.
Yeah.
But like I felt like, see, I went to the Met High School and it's a very different high school. Like I feel like they should have programs like that. But, like,
shout out to the Met.
Yeah, shout out. I feel like they should have programs like that, like internships. I feel like we should have like a lot of internships out there for younger kids, like 13, 12, which there is, but there's not enough out there. Because I feel like it all starts with, like, we're the next step of everything. Becoming new lawyers, becoming new doctors, becoming new policemen, new firefighters. I just feel like if you teach them at a very young age, they might adapt to it. They're going to adapt to it later on if they want to become that.
Right.
And instead of pushing the persona that everyone got to be a rapper or something.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we need more internships, I would say. Internships for the younger kids. Because some schools I've been talking to, some people don't even know what an internship is.
Yeah.
I was literally talking to someone, they told me they didn't know what an internship is. And I knew what an internship is. I didn't know what it was until I got into high school, my freshman year.
Right.
So imagine if I took internships when I was younger, like, 10, 11 or something,
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a little program of like a group of kids, like,
Yeah.
I would have gained knowledge of something if I want to be a construction worker, Just throwing ideas at people at a very young age so they can have something they can do when they get out of high school. So they don't have to have the persona, you got to be a rapper. You got to be a gangbanger or something.
Yeah.
You can be something else.
You could be whatever you want to be,
You can be whatever you want to be what you put your mind to, and
Right. Now, one of the last questions I'm going to ask. 100 years from now, they're going to be talking about this and be like, remember the time? Well, they ain't going to say remember, but remember in the history books when Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Where were you, and what was your first reaction to that?
I was in college. I was excited LeBron got some help.
When Duke knocked on the door, right? Duke knocked on the door, right? And he rarely does that. So when he knocks on the door, the room door that is, it's something. You know what I mean? So I open the door. He's like, "Yo, Luka just got traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis." I said, "Dude, why are you even believing shit like that?" No, it was from Shams Page. I said, "Did he get hacked?" And that was my first initial reaction to that. What was yours?
It was surprising. Like, I mean, I don't know too much about the NBA. Like, I only really watch NBA.
But still, it's like
playoffs.
they gave up Luka Doncic, a generational player that's not even in his prime. He's 20. He took you to the chip last year.
Vegas made that call. That's what happens. Vegas made that call. Brought him to the Lakers.
Yeah, because Vegas wants the Mavericks over there.
Vegas made that call. No, but when I first heard it, I was like, damn, like
Las Vegas Mavericks. That has a ring to it.
When I didn't even care because I don't watch basketball like that. Basketball is
but
trash.
it's still, come on, like Luka Doncic.
It is crazy.
I didn't put that in football terms though.
Okay.
Football terms.
Let's. Pat Mahomes gets traded from the Chiefs. Literally trade Pat Mahomes to. Let's not shit on AD now. So let me see. They get rid of Pat Mahomes for. Let me see. Who's a quarterback right now? He's kind of old, but he's still good. He's not trying. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh fuck no. Mahomes for A-Rod is crazy.
I would have fell to my knees like Chris Jones did in the Super Bowl.
That's wild.
That's how it hit me.
Nah,
like,
yeah, but like,
you know what I mean?
when I first heard it, I was happy because like, yeah, the Lakers need help. I was like, damn, Jackson Hayes. LeBron's team to him. But when I first heard it, I was just
I'm with you with that. I'm a Bron fan.
Facts.
Yeah, LeBron's better than Jordan too. Let's get that.
Oh, we could talk about that too.
LeBron's better than
Yeah, well, like what it. I mean, you wasn't around for Jordan, so it's like he's your GOAT. He's your GOAT.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing when I tell people.
Yeah, it's like he's your GOAT.
When they be like, Michael Jordan's the greatest, I'd be like,
Yeah.
You can't really say that though, because it's like you're looking up highlights. You have
Yeah.
never seen him play. Like, I mean, you can go up stats, like, it's there, but
look, not for nothing, LeBron obliterated every single stat except for the only thing Jordan got him with more MVPs and more chip wins, and he's undefeated in the chip. That's it. But LeBron went 10 consecutive years to the finals. As soon as Jordan didn't have Pippen, no more finals for him.
Somebody said
He
that.
didn't even leave the first round. If people forget about that, though, I grew up watching Jordan. I couldn't stand him, but I respected him. What he used to do to my Knicks and Patrick Ewing, I couldn't stand him, but I respected him. You know what I mean? Yeah. What? Disrespectful ass bull he was. But listen, I'm gonna tell you this: LeBron is still the GOAT to me.
Yeah.
To me, and people, a different era. LeBron is 6'9", 290-pound freight train. He would definitely be able to play with all that physical back in the days. He's still the GOAT, bro. It just is what it is.
Yeah, and people say like LeBron like with the physicality, but if he grew up with that, he would have adapted to the physicality.
You feel me? Look at his genes, bro. Look at, and my thing is like, bro, he went to the chip 10 years. He every team he goes to makes better, and every team he leaves, it's like when you leave your significant other. A woman leaves a man or a man leaves a woman, and they can't eat. They don't know how to function. It takes them a couple years to get right. Facts, bro. Look what happens. Look at the Cleveland just started getting good. Miami, it took them a while to even get back to being good. You know what I mean? Like, look at what he does. That effect, that LeBron effect. Come on, bro. He takes. I don't want to say they're nobodies because they're in the league, but like, come on, bro.
But like,
come on.
There's a whole decade of kids. I think it's from like 2009, 2019. There's a whole decade of kids that don't know the NBA Finals without LeBron in it.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look, Jordan, as soon as he didn't have Pippen, he ain't never been to a finals again. He didn't bring the Wizards to a fucking chip. They got knocked out the first round. Even if I don't even know if they even went to the fucking playoffs, bro. It's like that's when I hear Stephen A. Smith, shut up. Yeah. You know it too. He left. He didn't have Scotty. It was a wrap. It was over.
But he wasn't doing it before Scotty anyways.
He needed Scotty.
Before Scotty got there, he wasn't doing that, right?
He was making some noise.
He wasn't doing it.
He was making
going to no finals in that,
no,
right?
no.
That trash can.
No, he went. I think they went to the finals. He went to the finals.
Without Scotty?
Without Scotty, I think if I'm correct, somebody in the comments hit me. Somebody Google. Did he go to the finals? We'll see. Before I'm assuming he did. Or close to Eastern Conference. One of them. Or I knew he went to a finals without Scotty. He had to. I don't know. He was close. He was still Jordan, but he needed Scotty, bro. He needed that whole triangle offense. He needed all that. He needed Phil, all that. And it was plain to see. As a child, I was like, you see? You see? No chip for him. He left the Bulls. He left Scotty. He don't got Phil no more. Come on, bro. Pay attention. As an individual, one-on-one ISO, he's the GOAT. I'll give him that. But all around and having a fucking powerful impact on a team when you leave, the Bulls meant to make, if I'm not mistaken, they made the playoffs that year. He wasn't on the team. What do you mean? When he retired, the Bulls was making the playoffs with Scotty and them. Come on, they didn't go to the chip, but come on, bro. Make it make sense. I don't understand it.
He's nice. I'll give him that.
No, Jordan is Jordan. But it's like people put him on this pedestal and they be like, LeBron, come on, bro. LeBron was shitting on dads. Now the sons came and tried to get back. He's shitting on them too. Come on, bro. You feel me? Like he's giving belt to fathers and sons now, bro.
Trying to get back.
And now he got Luka. He might give belt to fucking grandsons too now. Like who knows what's going on?
Now Luka took a lot of weight off his shoulders though.
Yeah, that's why I say I see he's being there for the next 3 to 5 years. Easy. I got Luka. I'm there. Come on, bro. Easy. Yeah, man. It was a pleasure, man. We're gonna see you again, definitely. Let people know where to find you at on your social medias, and if you got anything else you want to get off your chest, bro, this is what it's here for. My platform.
My IG is swoods401.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good enough.
That's good enough.
That's good enough right there.
All right.
The IG is swoods401. Like you just gonna mainly see sports stuff. That's all I am. I just post sports stuff, you know. And you know, my boys' music too. Shout out like my boys that be
Yeah. Shout out to your people that rap and stuff.
My brother Duke be rapping, Cam, and my boy Isaiah Sosa. He's nice with it too. So
shout out to all of them.
You know, and shout out to the people that's doing their own thing and trying to be successful and being their own leader and trying to create generational wealth for themselves. You know? Yeah, that's all.
Well, this has been let me see. This is episode 3 of the Sit Down, man.
Two.
No, it was. I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2, but it was my mistake.
Three.
It was 3. The first episode 1 was some lady out in the Bronx. So episode 3, man. So everybody, man, tune in, man.
Yes, sir.
If you're on the fence of subscribing and hitting that bell on my channel, I got a playlist with everything right there you need. Binge away.
Yes, sir.
All right.
God
Blessings.
bless. God bless.
Yo, who we here with?
I'm smoking politics with Giovanni, man.
I bet. So we
Everybody
lit.
pop out, man.
Yeah.
Subscribe, hit the bell, all that.
You know that shit.